friends, and welcome back to Sewing from Scratch. I am Kate, and this is where I teach you everything I know about sewing, and we learn more together along the way. Today is the next episode in our bra sewing series, and we are looking at materials. This is the fun part, the most favorite part, where you get to shop for all the pretty things. But it's also very, very overwhelming. How do I know what I need? How do I know the difference between duoplex and power net? I've never heard of any of these things, and what the heck is findings? We're gonna break it all down and talk about maybe a little bit of a hack or an easier way to get the materials you need. So the first thing I'm going to mention when you're shopping for materials is to pick a pattern first, and then that pattern will tell you what you need. So that's kind of why we went through the patterns already last week. It did seem kind of backwards, I know, but that will kind of dictate what you need. So if you need a bra, if you're doing a bralette or something without wires, you obviously don't need to shop for wires. If you're doing something that has foam cups, then you need foam cups and maybe not the lace. So that's kind of the easiest way to know what you need. As we learn more about bra sewing, obviously we can find out more about the materials we like, because there are some places where you can use different materials and get more comfortable with the different materials, that kind of thing. Another thing you can do if you're not sure which route you want to take, or you kind of want to maybe narrow down your search for materials, is you can look for inspiration. So you can obviously do this on the internet, the searching functions, or you can go to Instagram and look at bra sewing hashtags, or if there's certain people you like to follow, maybe you're watching LizSews now, and there's certain bras that you really like that you want to kind of replicate, or like you like the idea of those materials. You can then take that bra and kind of dissect it, figure out what you need. If you're using, you know, a stretch fabric or a lace fabric, or again, foam cups, or the different kinds of strappings, all those kinds of things can be determined from having an inspiration photo. So if we look at different types of bras, for example, this is the ruby bra that I made, my very first and only bra that I've made, and it uses duoplex. So duoplex is one option for fabric cups. It is not stretchy. So that's kind of what you want in a bra cup. You want it to be quite firm. There's different ways we can achieve that. You can achieve it with duoplex, which is in itself not stretchy, or you can go with a stretchier fabric and then have a lining that doesn't stretch. So if you like the really lacy, pretty bras, then that's maybe an option for you. Or if you want to use something from your stash, maybe like a stretch satin or a bamboo or something like that, you could then go ahead and line it with something called sheer cup lining. Now again, there's a couple different options for this, but that is something that will have no stretch to it, that you can use as the base for your cup and then have something prettier over top. Bra tulle is another fabric that is non-stretch, and I honestly don't know the difference between bra tulle and sheer cup lining. There obviously would be a difference, but for me to be able to tell you something accurately, I can't. But as far as I know, you can line your cups with something that is non-stretch and then have something stretchy over top. If you do follow Liz Sews, that's what she does in a lot of her bras. There's also something called non-stretch tricot, and this is also can be used in place of sheer cup lining, and it says on the website that I was reading that it is lighter than sheer cup lining. So that's kind of the lining and the cups, and again, we want to make sure that there's very little stretch there. If we move down into the cradle or the frame of the bra, we also want that to be quite firm. We don't want it stretching around because it needs to be there to give support. So you can use, again, the similar fabrics, materials to what you're using in your cup. Again, this one has duoplex. I will say duoplex was not great to sew with, and I mean, the look is okay, but I just prefer the pretty lace. So I don't know how much duoplex cup bras I will be doing in my bra sewing journey. So continuing on with the fabrics, if we want to talk about the back, the band, I guess we can call it, this does need to stretch. Obviously, we need it to have stretch to come around our back. This is called power mesh. So it holds things in, but it's also super, super stretchy, and it's going to give you the results that you need. So those are the fabrics, and that's what we refer to as fabrics. Everything else, the elastics, the hardware, the embellishments, we call those findings. And as far as I can tell, findings is everything that's not materials or fabrics. So in your findings, you would need some sort of strapping, you get strapping as elastic, and then if you want a firm front, so this is firm, it was just elastic, and then I sewed some ribbon to the back that came in when I bought this, and we will talk about that more in a minute. You need your rings and your sliders. So for most bras you would have 4 rings and then the 2 sliders. You need your elastics around your underarm or your top band elastic. This can be fold over elastic, or you can do something different where you just like finish the edge of the cup with a fold or the raw lace or something like that. Then you have your bottom band elastic, which is typically wider. I have a bow embellishment on this girl. And then on the back, you have obviously your hook and eye, and these come in many different sizes. You can actually also buy like lengths of it and do it that way. On the inside of the bra, you also need your underwire casing and then obviously your wires. Now I'm going to take you through the Bra Maker's website and kind of show you all the things and talk you through it, but that's what you basically need to make a bra.
Okay, so this is the Bra Maker Supply website. Probably familiar with it if you watched the wire video. I'm just kind of checking things out, seeing what kind of kits are available. This is just the way to go. It's just easier. You know you're getting kind of everything you need to make a bra. Different websites also have this, but we're just looking at Bra Maker Supply because that's where I'm ordering from this time. You can also check out their patterns and things like that. If you don't already have a pattern, you could just order this all at once. And again, I already have the Pinup Girls Ruby bra, so that is what I will be using throughout my initial bra making journey until I feel like I've mastered that, and then I might move on to something different. I would say it is a beginner bra pattern. So if you go into the shop tab, you can kind of pick everything you need here. So we've already done the wires, but if you go to like kits, bundles, and quartets, then it has kind of everything you need. So I ended up choosing a quartet, but there are a bunch of different things here. So this is just the bra kits. Just make sure you're reading through and kind of compare that with your pattern to make sure you're getting everything that you need in terms of rings and sliders, hook and eye, elastics, all the findings as well as the fabrics. So certain websites might say that it's a bra kit for such and such a pattern. That's fantastic, but that doesn't mean that that's the only bra, that pattern that it could be used for. As long as it has, enough fabric, different types of fabric and the proper findings, or you can add to it, I think, you'll be just fine. I am finding that bra making is quite versatile in terms of materials. Once you've got the basics down and the principles, then you can kind of pick different materials that are going to fit those characteristics, and you should do just fine. So when you do go to pick a kit, there might be different options like large or small findings kits. This is going to refer to the width of the elastic, hook and eyes, things like that. There might also be different options for you to choose from as well, maybe depending on the type of bra you're making. So there might be like a bralette kit versus an underwire bra kit. All you have to do is spend some time on it and read the descriptions carefully to make sure you're getting what you need. And then on this particular website, you can also actually choose kits that include the pattern as well. So then you kind of know for sure that you're getting what you need. And the advantage to a kit is just that you don't have to go through and figure out all the different fabrics on your own. You can kind of browse, see what you like. They've already done the matching and that kind of thing. You're getting, the right elastics and all that. So you can grab that and you don't have to buy a 1/2 meter or a meter of any type of fabric because you're getting the right amount in your kits, and usually they come with a little bit extra too. It might be a little bit more money in the long run, but you're not going to have a lot of excess either. So this is the lace, probably my favorite thing to browse. I just love looking at all the pretty different designs. Not a whole bunch on this website for unique stuff. It's all kind of, I'm going to say basic, but that's not a bad thing. When I went into the kits is when I saw some different stuff, like the little bumblebees. And I ended up going with this cinnamon cider lace quartet. I really liked the colors in it. If you've been around a while, I had my colors done, and undergarments are obviously, you wear whatever you want, but I just felt like this cinnamon cider kit really was in my color palette. I actually really liked the apple pie one as well, but I ended up going with this just for something a little bit different, and it was really pretty. So I'm going to choose the large findings kit because that's going to give me the larger hook and eye and the wider elastic that I like. And I'm choosing the bra findings kit. Then I'm choosing my findings, and I'm choosing the dark cherry. And you don't get to choose the color of your rings and sliders. They just are kind of already matched with whatever elastics or findings kit that you're choosing. And of course you can buy pieces separately. You don't have to use what comes in the kit. You also don't have to use it as it's intended. So it comes with duoplex, it comes with micro mesh, lace, and sheer cup lining. I think that's where the Quartet word comes from. It's 4 different types of fabrics, so you can kind of choose what you want to do with it. So then here's my cart. You guys already saw the wires. I'm gonna go ahead and check out here, but I also want to show you a couple other sites as well. And this is the Erin site. All of these will be linked down below for easy access for you guys. So Erin has, of course, the Black Beauty pattern, and then you can also search fabrics and kits on here as well. And I also wanted to mention that you can actually upcycle bras. So if you have a bra that you're not working for you anymore, you can definitely harvest pieces from it, even from the thrift store. I know that's kind of weird, but I mean, if it's just the rings and sliders or something like that, it's fine. Or, if a friend of yours has bras that she's getting rid of, or if you find a $5 bra at the bargain shop, you can grab something like that as well. Now this is the Bra Builders website. Again, you can find different fabrics and kits on here as well. Some really unique laces on this site.
Some time has passed and I have now received my materials. So I have my wires. I'll show you, I'll open these up and show you the differences in them, but they're wires. And then like I said, it is just so much easier to buy a bra kit. So, you guys already know that's what I bought. This findings kit was in this package. So I believe they just have these all packaged up, and then when you choose either the large or small findings kit, they grab it, stick it in the bag, it's ready to go. It's super easy for them as well to pack that way. So we're gonna open this up and I will show you what's in it. All right, so let's start with the findings kit because it's coming apart here. So they say this is obviously the large one, and then it has a list of what is in it on the back. So we have 3/8 inch top band elastic. So that's kind of like what goes in your underarm. And I believe that is this stuff here. So just kind of just general Pico elastic. Very, very soft. Then we have the 3/4 inch bottom band. And both of these, one side is like softer, and that's what goes against the skin. It's nice and soft on both of those. We have those, and then we have neckline trim. I believe that's what this is. It's kind of got a different profile to it, and it's also very pretty. It does have a right and a wrong side on it, but one side is not softer than the other. This is our strapping elastic. So in the large finding kits, it's a 3/4 inch wide, and then this is our underwire channeling. One thing I forgot to mention is that you can actually buy white and then, or undyed, and then dye everything yourself, which is actually really common in the bra making world. Then you can get your fabrics and your elastics to match quite well because they don't always come like that. I think these are actually dyed in-house at the shop, so that's how they get them to be so similar. Because of that, different things will take dyes differently. So you'll see that this isn't a perfect match, but it's really close. So that's the underwire channeling. And then this is the stabilizer. So it kind of looks like elastic, but it's not. It's stable. This is very soft and pliable. The one I've used in the past was twill tape, and I don't know, we'll see what I prefer or if I even use this. We don't need to stabilize the straps if we don't want to. And then in this little bag is the hardware. So we have the rings and sliders. Oh, this only comes with 2 rings. I might have to get creative with that. And then a little bow embellishment, and then the hook and eye there. And this is a 3x3 hook and eye. Comes in the larger kit. The smaller kit, I believe, comes in the 2x3. Again, dyed to match. So I'll move the findings out of the way, and we will bring in the materials. So this is the stretch lace, really pretty. I believe this was called banana color. And then we open that up. Actually, let's get a better look at the lace here. So this is stretchy, mostly horizontally. So that'll be what I make the outer cups out of. It has the nice scalloped finished edge there. And that's what it looks like over top of my skin. If you are using lace, you do need to keep in mind how wide it is, because depending on the size of bra you're making and the style of bra cups, you may not be able to get the whole cup on this width of fabric. You can definitely like stitch together to get a larger piece. It'll be like kind of like patchwork then. Really pretty color there. Then this is the duoplex. So I could use this for the cups, and there's a lot here. So I can likely get the frame of this bra and then also perhaps another bra out of this. Like there's a lot. And so this is the two colors together. The camera, I have it brightness turned up, but it's a little bit brighter than in person, but it's pretty close. So that's how they look together. And then duoplex has a shiny side and then a matte side. So you can choose which you want to use. And like we said before, duoplex is very firm. Lots of that there. Then this is the power net. This will be the band, and of course it comes with a decent amount as well. So it should accommodate most sizes, and it's nice and stretchy to have for your band. And then that is what it looks like over the skin, and you know, you can kind of see through it. And then this is the sheer cup lining. So again, it's firm. This is, I don't know if this is ivory or what color they call this. So that's what they sent with this kit. So my plan is to have the bra cup lining and then this over top. So that's what that will look like, kind of thing. And then this will be like the back and the frame. And then with these findings. So that is that, all those materials. So you can kind of see, you know, what they are and how they function. Again, my recommendation is always just to buy stuff and try it out, because that's the best way to learn, especially if you can't get into a shop. So now the wires that I ordered. So here are my wires. The part that goes to the inside is always colored from bra makers. I can't speak for everyone, but that's what they do. So it's just very, very light color there on the center. So those are my wires. They don't come up very high in the center, which is preferred by me. So this is a 46 short, and I want to make sure I keep it with the bag so I don't get mixed up. So I ordered the single of that, and then I also ordered the trio, if you remember. So I got the 46 and then the 44 and the 48, so we can slide them in to when we do our muslin to see which is going to be best. So there are the differences there. So they're just, you know, a smidge longer than the one before. They all have the same general shape. So that's it for the materials. Thank you so much for watching this video. I am so excited to make our bra, and I hope you are too. I really am looking forward to the following videos and getting to work with these materials. Thank you again so much for watching, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe buttons so I can see you in the next video. Bye!